Hi everyone, good morning. It's morning here. Walking my dog, Woody, a beautiful 13-year-old boy in the beautiful forest. I love walking in the forest in the morning. It's such a beautiful way to start my day. So this is my third little video, and I was reflecting this morning on, and for those of you who don't know me, so my name is Dominique, and I'm a holistic counselor, and I do energy healing. And this morning I was reflecting on why I'm starting a little YouTube channel. So much out there. I was looking on YouTube, and gosh, there's so many people that know so many beautiful things about all sorts of things, about everything. But my passion is healing, and yes, people that are so knowledgeable about everything, about trauma, about the nervous system, about just, the brain. And so I was thinking, look, there's so many good sources out there. And what is it that I want to offer? Because I had a women's circle last night. It was really beautiful, a beautiful tent with cushions and blankets. And as I was guiding everybody through the meditation and doing a drum journey, I felt what it was exactly that I was good at doing and loved doing. And it had to do with sharing a frequency of love and guiding people to connecting with their own love for themselves and self-acceptance and compassion. And that made me realize why I'm starting this channel and what I would like from it is because I really love showing up authentically, as you notice. I'm not glossing over the videos or making myself looking extra glam, and I'm perfectly happy showing up. Sometimes I might look amazing and sometimes I might look really tired. I would really like to show up just as I am. And through doing that, I don't want to portray an image, any particular kind of image. I just want to show up as me. And through doing that, I'm hoping that other people will feel comfortable. Not everyone. A lot of people might think it might not be for them, and that's fine, If it's not for you, then I'm sure, keep browsing and you'll find something that really suits you, that you love, and maybe a lot of people would like the more professional kind of image or very to the point information, very concise. That's not always me. I realized that I'm actually walking in a park where my dog is not really allowed, so I need to guide him back to the car a different way. Yes, anyway, that's not me. I tend to sort of flow along with what comes for me, and if people enjoy that, by all means, flow with me. And if it's not for you, that's okay too. I'm completely accepting of that. And it's taking me a long time. I think that's something I'd like to share as well. It's taking me a very long time to get to a point of enough self-love and enough self-acceptance to be able to share myself, and because of course it makes you very vulnerable. People can reject you, and people can disconnect from you, and people can tell you all sorts of things about when you show up as a role, an image, and if people reject that, it hurts, but it's not really you. And on some level, you feel that, you know that. It's just the role that you're playing. And there's an armoring, there's a protection there that's sort of absorbed that. So then it's scary to drop that and to show up more as yourself, because then if somebody rejects that, rejecting the real you, your real passions, your real dreams, and what if they reject that, and then you can't live from that. Like, you can't then express your dreams because you're too scared to get hurt. And then that's almost soul destroying, So sometimes we tend to want to keep those most beautiful, vulnerable parts of ourselves and those dreams protected and safe. So a lot of us might live lives that are not exactly in line with our true heart's desires and our true way of being, because it feels safer. And of course, I grew up like that too. But at some point, I realized that I was protecting myself, and there was part of me that wanted to experience more love for myself and get to know myself more. And the only way I could do that was by learning to de-armor or take those protections away, and learning to discover more who I was and what it really was that I wanted to share in the world, and how I wanted to be, and what I was protecting and why. And so I started this journey of self-healing and challenging myself to become more authentic over time, to speak a little bit more of my truth, and to follow my dreams a bit more, and to step up and say yes to things that I really wanted but I thought were a bit scary. And in relationships as well, I think a lot of people are focused on other people's needs and wanting to, I noticed all my strategies keep people around me happy, so that I wouldn't be either rejected or so I could control, I suppose, the environment around me and myself, the environment within myself. Because if you can control other people by keeping them happy, then you don't have to deal with your own emotions when they're not. So I discovered Reiki, I discovered holistic counseling and inner child work and past life regressions and working with crystals. I notice I struggle to say that a little bit online, because there's a lot of people that will judge that, but that's okay. Did you notice when I was saying it, the word came out a little bit skewed? So anyway, yeah, what else? Drumming, sound healing came to me, working with women in women's circles, doing 13 Moons, beautiful woman's circle around what it is to be a woman, really, to be connected to the womb and to Mother Earth, all that sort of stuff. But I'm also very practical and have this analytical side to my personality. I'm actually more of a tomboy as well, so it took a bit for me to step into that really soft feminine side. I was much more masculine in a way ever since I was little, climbing trees and running around and keeping up with the boys. So that softening into who you really are, it can feel vulnerable, and it's definitely not something you do at once. You do bit by bit by bit, but every time you do it, you actually realize that it's giving you much more strength than weakness. And obviously you need to do it in a safe environment. You're not going to expose yourself completely, and I wouldn't ask or suggest anyone to overexpose yourself with people or in situations where you're not safe, emotionally safe. People that are going to reject you, or you do it in an environment where it's supported, preferably if you can. But so anyway, that's what I've done over time, and I've uncovered much more of myself, parts that I'd kept suppressed and hidden, and I've come to the point of being able to post this. It sounds really weird that this is a challenging thing to post something on YouTube, but everybody can see you, and so far I think I have 0 followers and I have 0 likes, But it's not going to deter me. Last year I took some videos and I never posted them. And because I don't know, I had reasons. I wanted to have more of them and collect a few first and then put them on, or I wanted for them to be a certain quality. And what happened after that is that I was sort of going really well. I was getting, more clients were coming in, and I was doing these little videos, but I wasn't posting them. And something in me just went like, no, there's more healing to be done, because I'm still not really stepping in and allowing myself to share. And so I went into a deep journey of meditation, like for months during the winter. Meditation, but also visiting these really deep recesses in myself where I was still feeling lack of self-worth or lack of self-love. And then I had to experience anxiety and depression. But when I came out of that, I realized that it was because, well, it wasn't because of anything. There was just still parts of myself that were not feeling good enough, comfortable enough, just being me. And even now, as I'm posting these, there's people saying, yeah, but you need, because I've shared them with people I love, close ones, and all these suggestions about making it more professional, which there's people out there that have amazing videos and they look so good. But for me, that's not the aim. It's about love, and it's about authenticity. And so anyway, it's a bit of a long ramble, and I'll end this soon. I just wanted to share from my own journey and my perspective about why I'm doing these videos, and what I would like someone to gain from it is to hopefully be heartened by my courage and my vulnerability. I'm not even scared of criticism, to be honest, at this moment, because when someone criticizes, it reflects something about them, that something that they're seeing is uncomfortable for them, and that's where the need to criticize comes from. Put someone else down so you can feel good again, or you can feel good in yourself, or if it triggers something in you, then it's easy to make someone else wrong and yourself good. But that's okay. I know that just means something about them, and that it's nothing to do with me, and that all that matters for me is my own inner compass, my own feelings. Everything that I've ever thought that somebody else didn't do for me or did do for me, like negatively wise, like if somebody hurt me, or if someone, I'm not talking about physical abuse or mental, emotional abuse, I'm not talking about that here. I'm talking about, let's say somebody makes a bit of a comment, or is a little bit critical of me, or insensitive, or if, I just realized that it had to do with me. If I'm feeling hurt because somebody is not as warm and loving towards me as I would like, then very often there's a part of me that's not as warm as loving to myself as I would like. And if I am really warm and loving towards myself, then first of all, it doesn't affect me so much. And also, I would be able to see, this person's actually not the right person for me to be around, because they just don't have enough love, enough space for me, or enough acknowledgement. And sometimes it can take a long time to work yourself out of friendships or relationships that are not very loving. That's a healing journey in itself very often. But the realization is already amazing. And I think we need to celebrate the amazing things we do, the little things that seem little but really are big milestones. Some of those little steps of speaking up more honestly and showing up as yourself actually require tremendous courage. It doesn't look like much, but they are big things. He's just patiently waiting for me to finish. I've actually finished the walk. I'm going to go to the car, but I just wanted to finish this first. So, courage to be ourselves, courage to come from our heart, to know that we deserve love. We all deserve love. We are all beautiful creations of of life. Our expressions, our body, physical body is like an expression of the earth and the physicalness of the earth and the earthy, beautiful energy that runs through it, the life force energy. And then also we're expressions of, I can go into it. I won't actually, because then it will be another 20-minute ongoing ramble about how beautiful we are, expressions of all sorts of things. But yes, just want you to know that you're all beautiful expressions, and you all deserve love, and you all deserve to be heard, and you deserve to be seen, and that you're all in your own way doing your best to manage in life, and we all long for ease, and we all long for good connections, and to find ourselves, and to have the courage to show up as ourselves. And some people are ready for it, and some people are not, and that's okay. You know, we're all where we're at, and it's all beautiful. So anyway, with that, I will let you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.